Alright guys, so all those videos I make where I'm picking up trash and you can see what I'm doing, I shoot those videos using these little Insta360 GO2 cameras. Now, due to their size, they have very limited battery life. And a design flaw, in my personal opinion, although I know it's not for probably 99% of the users out there, is that there's only one indicator light. Whenever you turn it on, it vibrates. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it vibrates, and then that's the indicator light to say that it's on. And that's great, except for if you have this thing facing away from you, you have nothing to indicate it. So I had to make a fix on that. Now, over the years, I've made probably about 15 different versions of mounts, trying to get the perfect mount for what I'm doing. And finally I settled on this design right here. And the big deal with this one is that you see this piece right here in the front that covers up the indicator. Well, when you turn the camera on, you can't see it from the front, but if you turn it to the side, there's your indicator. So now whenever I'm walking around, I've got an indicator that I can see in my peripheral vision that says, hey, your camera's recording or it's not recording. And that right there has saved me so much trouble out there on the beach picking up trash, because now I have a clear indicator that says, hey, you are recording, or you're not recording when you want to be. And yeah, another great thing about this is that this design here lets me have a system where I can quickly dismount the camera and mount it onto different mounts that I have that all use the same magnetic feature and geometry. And that right there is super handy. Now, the problem I had here, this blue mount was made from PLA Pro. And it was made just to test it, and I used it for about a year. But for whatever reason, I probably left it in my Jeep, it is warped. You can see here on the bottom where that's not straight. That right there is really indented, and if we pull the two pieces off the top of it, the magnets have worn up in the top, probably where it got real hot and tried to suck the material through. Now, we got a fix for that. We made a new one here out of PETG, which is a lot higher heat resistance than PLA Pro. In fact, that is the material that if you look at the top of my hat, all of these white and black pieces that you see on my hat, those have always been made of PETG because they're exposed to the sun and not necessarily cooling the whole time. So just something to think about. If you're making something, try to make it for the environment you're going to be using it in. And, you know, a test part is good, but after you get through testing it and you know it works, then you probably need to make it more functional. Anyway, information.